The city buzzed with activity as the sun dipped behind the horizon, painting the skyline with hues of orange and purple. In the heart of the bustling urban landscape, a covert operation was unfolding, one that would alter the course of events in a way no one could have anticipated. The streets were crowded with people finishing their workday, unaware of the tension brewing just beneath the surface. Amidst the chaotic rhythm of the evening, a black woman, dressed in a simple black jacket and dark jeans, moved through the crowd with the precision of someone who had spent years perfecting the art of blending in. Her name was Elena Woods, and she wasn't just any ordinary woman in the crowd. Beneath her unassuming appearance lay the heart of a CIA agent, one who had spent years undercover, working tirelessly to unravel a web of corruption that had its roots deep in the city's political structure. Elena's mission tonight was critical. She had been tracking a high-profile criminal syndicate for months, a group responsible for money laundering, arms dealing, and various other illicit activities. The information she had gathered was enough to bring the entire organization down, but tonight was the night it would all come to a head. She had arranged a meeting with one of the syndicate's top operatives, hoping to catch him in the act of exchanging sensitive materials. It was a dangerous game, but it was one that Elena had played countless times before. As she approached the alley where the exchange was supposed to take place, Elena's eyes scanned the surroundings with acute awareness. Her heart rate remained steady, a testament to her years of experience in high-stakes situations. She had no room for error tonight. Every movement, every decision would have consequences. The meeting was supposed to be straightforward. Elena would receive the intel, and then the CIA's tactical unit would swoop in to arrest the criminals. It should have been a textbook operation, but nothing in Elena's line of work ever went as planned. Just as she neared the alley, a sudden movement caught her eye. A squad of uniformed police officers was rushing toward her. Their faces were determined, yet there was a hint of confusion in their eyes. Elena's instincts kicked in, but she knew she couldn't make a move. She had to play it cool, even though she could feel the tension building in the air. Without warning, one of the officers lunged forward, his hand reaching for his holster. "Step back," he shouted, his voice full of authority. Elena's mind raced as she processed the situation. What's going on? She thought. She hadn't expected a confrontation with the police. She had cleared the operation with them earlier, but something had gone wrong. The officers seemed to have no idea who she was or what she was doing here. Her cover was at risk, and she couldn't afford to blow it. "Officer, I'm not who you think I am," Elena said, keeping her voice calm and steady. "I'm with the CIA. This is an undercover operation." The officer didn't seem convinced. "Put your hands up and turn around," he barked, his voice tense. In that split second, Elena realized the depth of the problem. She was about to be arrested by the very people she had been working with. Her cover was blown, and the operation was in jeopardy. But just as she was about to comply, something unexpected happened. A loud, authoritative voice echoed from behind the officers. "Hold it right there." The voice belonged to a man who, to Elena's surprise, was none other than her CIA contact, Agent Harrison Davis. Harrison had been her partner in this operation for the past 6 months. He was the one who had coordinated the intel and arranged the meeting. His arrival on the scene should have been a relief, but the look on his face was far from reassuring. "What the hell is going on?" Elena asked, her voice now laced with urgency. Before Harrison could answer, the officer who had been confronting Elena stepped back, his expression one of confusion and uncertainty. It was clear that something wasn't adding up. "Agent Davis, what's the situation?" the officer asked, his tone shifting from authoritative to cautious. Harrison's eyes flicked over to Elena, and for a moment, it seemed as though he might be on the verge of saying something important. Then, in a shocking turn of events, he pulled out his own weapon, pointing it directly at the officers. "Step away from her," Harrison ordered coldly. "These officers are compromised. I suggest you get out of the way, or you'll regret it." The officers hesitated, their hands wavering near their own holsters. Elena's mind raced. What was happening? Had the operation been compromised? Was Harrison part of the syndicate all along? But before she could process it further, the twist came. Harrison turned to Elena, his eyes softening, as if he had just made a difficult decision. Elena, I'm sorry, he said, his voice almost a whisper. I had to protect you. They've been watching us for weeks. The police are part of the syndicate,